Okay, so this is a nice question. Sir, wanna ask if possible na mag-aral ng violin just on your own by just watching YouTube videos and if mga ilang years bago makuha. Okay? So, actually, in general, you can learn anything naman, no? If you have time and knowledge and understanding. Okay? So, I wouldn't say na hindi ka matututo. Pero, hindi ka matututo ng tama. Okay? Yun yung, ano doon, yun yung keyword. It might not be correct yung matutunan mo. Not because hindi mo maiintindihan, but because it requires a certain level of experience yung pag-aaral ng violin. Okay? So, a lot of people think kasi it's very common, no? Isa sa mga very common instruments na yung violin when it comes to in the Philippine setting, parang napakadaming violin kasi the spectrum, no? 2,000 pesos may violin ka na. Or less, even less than 1,500, 1,600 meron ka na eh. So parang dahil yung barrier for entry is a bit low, people think na madali lang yung aralin. Kasi why would somebody create something so cheap para aral mo? Parang gano'n, di ba? So, mababa yung cost of entry. No? So, akala ng mga tao, pag bumili ka na ng instrument, bili ka na lang ng book, bili ka ng mga sticker na binibenta nila, okay na. Parang gano'n. But, ang mahirap kasi sa violin compared to other instruments is that your left and right hand does different things. Drastically different things. Okay? So, magkaiba yung coordination na kailangan mo. Unlike piano, unlike guitar, no? Parang, okay, sa piano. So, piano is the easiest instrument you can learn. But it's one of the hardest to master. Kasi, pag pindot mo, kahit anong pindot mo, tama yung tono mo, no? Yung tunog mo would remain constant, no? Kung gaano kalakas yung pindot mo, ganun kalakas yung tunog mo. So, it's very simple, no? In terms of learning, okay? Pero sa violin kasi, hindi ganun eh. Masyadong maraming complexities. Even just drawing the bow from one point to the end, sobrang dami nangyayari, no? So, sobrang daming ginagawa na hindi mo nakikita. So, kung manonood ka lang ng mga tao na nag-YouTube videos, tapos gagawin mo, gagayahin mo lang sila, hindi mo makukuha ano ba talaga yung essence nun eh. Okay? So, makukuha mo yung tugtog, pero baka pag nag-start ka na to take lessons, you might need to retract or baka bumalik ka sa basics kapag nag-start ka na mag-lessons. Kung nag-self-taught ka tapos gusto mo na magpaturo, baka sayang yung effort mo na binigay, no? Of course, kasi yun nga, like dun sa previous live ko, sabi ko, kapag nag-aaral ka ng violin mag-isa, tendency is you learn bad habits. Yung mapipick up mo. And once you have those bad habits, you're not starting from zero. You're starting from, let's say, -5, -10. So, isipin mo, you have to unlearn all those things bago ka pa matututo ng tama. So, you're starting at a disadvantaged position. Kapag nag-self-study ka through YouTube and all, tas di mo talaga naintindihan. Okay? So, it's not advisable for the violin talaga. Kasi, kapag mali yung natutunan mo at nakasanayan mo na yon, sobrang hirap baguhin. As in, hindi mo siya magagawa maybe 5-6 months. Isipin mo, ang galing-galing mo na, feeling mo, ang galing-galing mo na, tapos, ay, mali pala lahat na natutunan mo. May mga ganong experiences yung iba, no? So, mahirap talaga siya. Kung sa learning curve. Especially yung basics. Kasi, once na hit mo yung basics, madali na yung iba. Pero yung iba, ang ginagawa kasi, magpapagaling muna bago magpaturo. Which is, I think it's wrong. So, kung gusto mo matuto mag-violin and you want to learn it or pick it up as a hobby, magpaturo ka muna sa teacher. Tapos, pag feeling mo sufficient na yung skills mo, you can do it on your own, then you can stop. Wala namang problema doon. Pero yung magpapagaling ka muna mag-isa without any knowledge of knowing anong ginagawa mo, tapos magpapaturo ka pag okay na, sa feeling mo okay ka na, yun yung medyo maling mindset. Okay? So, ano ba yung meron sa YouTube? I'm not saying na mali yung mga tinuturo sa YouTube, no? I also do YouTube videos, no? That are informative in nature. Pero, supplement lang yun sa teacher nyo. Kasi, bawat isang tao, magkakaiba tayo ng body type. And, dahil magkakaiba tayo ng body type, magkakaiba yung itsura ng galaw. And if you are just looking at it visually, marami kang mamimiss na ginagawa. Kasi may mga bagay na hindi mo nakikita pero nangyayari when you're playing the violin. Okay? So, ano yung pinaka-importante why you take lessons is feedback. Okay? Lagi nyo tatandaan. Sa YouTube video na pinapanood mo, hindi sasabihin whether that's like the best violinist in the world. Kahit na anong panood mo sa sinasabi niya, hindi niya sasabihin kung tama o mali yung ginagawa mo. Kasi hindi ka naman niya nakikita. Hindi niya na-assess in real time kung ano nangyayari sa'yo. Kung ano yung ginagawa mong mali, ano yung ginagawa mong tama, ano yung kailangan mo i-improve. So, yun yung essence na kailangan mo. No, you don't need to follow lang talagang strict. Kasi kahit iba-ibang tao, iba-iba yung itsura. No? And it might not look the same, but the main goal is the same. No? So, yun yung importante doon, yung feedback ng teacher na, okay, yung gagawa mo ngayon, mali yan, baguhin natin, ayusin natin, para hindi ka mamihasa. Kasi, tandaan nyo, our minds don't know what is right or wrong. Okay? Our minds only know what we feed it. So, kung may nakasanayan kang gawin na akala mo tama for, let's say, 2 or 3 years mo na siyang ginagawa, tapos biglang magle-lesson kasi sabihin sa'yo ng teacher mo, mali yun. Siyempre, yung 2 or 3 years mo, parang feeling mo na sayang na. So, may mga konting biases din na bago mo mabitawan yun, bago mo matanggap na mali talaga yung ginawa mo, lalabas yun. No? So, it's not advisable talaga. Kung gusto mong matuto, hire a teacher. Kasama yun kasama talaga. No? Kahit saan ka pumunta, kahit saan ka magtanong ng may knowledge when playing the instrument, best advice is get a teacher. Kasi kung hindi ka mag-aaral ng tama with a proper mentor, hindi mo siya matututunan ng ayos. And sigurado may mapipick up kang bad habits. And ito yung hindi sinasabi ng karamihan, you could get hurt. No? Pwede kang magka-injuries. And injuries that involve musical instruments are sadly worse than sports injuries or accidents. Kasi irreversible talaga. Kasi nga, yung mga injuries na to are very, very minute. So, baka ngayon, ngalay-ngalay lang yung nararamdaman mo. When you reach a certain age, baka hindi mo na magalaw yung parts ng body mo na yan. Whether it's your head, your neck, your fingers, your shoulders, or your arms. Kapag mali yung ginagawa, yun yung isang danger na hindi masyado pinag-uusapan, but it's part of the things kung bakit kailangan may proper guidance kayo. Sana nasagot yung tanong.